I'm a mom. I have 2 kids. Thank you. That's I have 2 kids. I have a 2-year-old and I have an 8-year-old. My 8-year-old, I call her Bug. She is, I call her Bug because she's really interested in science and bugs, and she's actually had like a dozen, no kidding, like a dozen butterflies land on her finger, and they just land there, and she just goes, huh. And she just has this like magic bug power, so I call her that she's the bug, and it fits her really well. My Bug, she decides things, and there's just not much you can do to talk her out of what she has decided. And she decided she wanted to celebrate Hanukkah because it wasn't fair that her Jewish friends could celebrate both Christmas and Hanukkah, because a lot of them do. And I was like, all right. If we're going to do it, we're not going to get presents for 8 days. It's not going to be about presents. And she was like, okay. So like a good Christian, I went on Wikipedia to figure out what Hanukkah was. And I was like, all right. So like it says, you know, we light a candle and we say a prayer. I'm like, hey, I don't really know the prayer. So why don't we just say something nice that like, we hope for the world. And then we let the candle go down, and we're good. And she was like, I'm on board. And I was like, great. So we got like, because I don't know where to Hanukkah shop, so I went to Target. And I got this like little menorah. It's like this, like it looks like a cake topper menorah. But it came with little candles. And I was like, this is good for our Hanukkah, for sure. So we put the candles on, and every day we light the candle and we say something we wanted, like good for the world, or like what we were grateful for. And a lot of times it's like, I'm grateful for a healthy family. I'm grateful I did well on my math test. And then we'd sit and we'd wait for the candle. She'd blow it out sometimes, we get impatient. But but it was mostly because she wanted to experience something different. So come this year, the teacher in school says, so who here celebrates Hanukkah? And Bug just, as proud as punch, she just threw her arms. She's like, I celebrate Hanukkah. And this little kid, Aaron, turns to her and he goes, you're not allowed to celebrate Hanukkah. And she goes, you're not allowed to celebrate Hanukkah. Who are you to tell me I can't celebrate Hanukkah? He goes, are you Jewish? She goes, no. He goes, then you can't celebrate Hanukkah. She goes, I can do whatever I want. You can't tell me that I can't celebrate Hanukkah. And she comes home and she is just wrecked. She is crying. She's like, Mom, Aaron said I'm not allowed to celebrate Hanukkah. She's like, are we Christian or are we Jewish? I said, honey, we're not really anything. And she said, are we the only people that aren't anything? Because everyone at school is either Christian or Jewish. And I was like, there are a lot of religions, honey, other than, she's like, can we pick one? You know, like it's complicated, sweetheart. You know, mommy, daddy, we both used to be Catholic. And we just kind of got away from it. And she was like, why? I was like, it's really complicated, but we have Hanukkah now. And she was like, Aaron said we can't celebrate Hanukkah. And I said, how about this? How about we go to a Hanukkah party at school? And we will talk to your Jewish friends, and we'll talk to the Jewish people in the community, and we'll find out about Hanukkah, the real way that people celebrate Hanukkah. And then she's like, awesome. Then can we tell them how we celebrate Hanukkah? And I was like, don't mention it. We're there to learn. We're going to be there to learn how to celebrate Hanukkah. So we walk in, and you know, there's the, I don't know, he's the priest guy with the curls and the hat. Yeah. So I said to him, like, so I'm not Jewish, and he was like, duh. I was like, but you know, my Bug, she really wants to learn about Hanukkah. So, you know, could we come to the party? And he was like, sure, it's open to everyone. It's $5 a person. Totally, I get it. That's cool. Support the community. So I give him $5. I got my Bug and I got the squeaks. And we come in, and I was like, we have to be very, you know, respectful and don't talk about the cake topper. And she was like, all right, you know. So we make donuts. And she was really into that. We had little chocolate coins, and we played like there was like a Hebrew like Wheel of Fortune. So we got most of them, like the words. You know, it was kind of hard. And then they had this big menorah, like a person-sized menorah, and like they would say the prayers, and the different kids would get up and light the candles, and like so Bug jumps up at one point to light the candle, and like the priest guy with the curls kind of like pushed a little Jewish kid on him to like help her, and I was like, she can light a candle, and I was like, you know, it's all right. So she lights a candle, got a picture of her light a candle. She was like really into it, and we were dancing, and she said, Mom, is this how you do Hanukkah every night, or is this just like a special thing? And I said, I don't know, let's ask some of your friends. So I turned to one of the moms in her class, and I said, so do you do this every night for Hanukkah? She's like, oh yeah, we play dreidel, and we dance, and you know, we have little chocolate as a guilt, right? And I said, George, yeah, but this is how they do Hanukkah every night. And she's like, we should do it like this. This is so much better than the way we think. So we started, you know, we've been saying what we're thankful for, and then, you know, I've been trying to get her not blow out the candle and go like, amen,